Right, so today we're going to look at a takedown. We're going to split it into two parts. We're going to set up the takedown and then hit the takedown in a minute. We're going to look at a duck under. So we're going to start off with just basic grips. So we're going to look at straight across grip on the lapel. He's going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab hold of the sleeve. He's going to grab hold of the sleeve. So this is like pretty standard starting position. Keeping the hips back, not standing too close because otherwise those judo guys are going to take us down, right? So, hips back. So, we need to get underneath this arm. So we can do this kind of one or two ways, whatever your preference is. So I'm going to either lift this arm up here, or I can take this hand a little bit more no-gi and come to this inside control here. Whatever your preference is, but we're going to need to get this elbow out so that my body is able to go through this space underneath his armpit. With our legs, we're going to do a shoot like we're doing a double leg takedown. So I'm going to put my right leg in front and my right knee is going to drop down just by my partner's feet, and then I'm going to drive myself as close to my partner as I possibly can, keeping my chin and my chin up and my chest out. What I don't want to do is dive in with my head tucked down like this and allow him to start attacking guillotines. All right, so we're going to, however we lift it, come to the inside. Key to this also as well though, is I want to break his posture down by pulling on the collar. So I'm going to lift his elbow out, I'm going to pull on the collar, and I'm going to dive in this way. So you see how I've got my chin up nice and high, my chest forwards, I've pulled him forwards. Now I don't want to disconnect as I go around. If I come out away, obviously what he's going to do is just turn back in towards me, right? So what I want to do is just kind of keep my ear connected to my partner. So I'm going to lift, 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 and I'm going to come round to the back position here. So this is where we're going to do our takedown from in just a minute, but first part of the drill, I want you to just get to this back position. All right, so the two grips we've got, come to the inside or stay, however you want to do that. We're going to lift, we're going to shoot, but as we shoot, we're going to pull on the collar as well. Chin up nice and high, keep the connection. We'll come through round to the back. So one more time, get the two grips. Through to the inside, whether the right knee is going to drop down, or left knee if you're on the other side of the body. Drop, snap, head up nice and high, stay in connection. Through, connect your hands, and onto the back. All right, so let's start with that first part, that duck under, and then we'll hit the takedown. 1, 2, 3. Next part of this then. So we've shot, we've come underneath, we've come around to the back. So there's a number of different ways that we can get our partner down here. But we're going to go for one that I think is nice and simple and nice and safe as well. So I'm going to take my left leg and I'm basically going to bring it across to the opposite side, and I'm going to straighten the other leg. And I'm going to use this leg to trip him up over the top. Obviously while still having like this hip control. So this leg's going to step back, I'm going to straighten the other leg, and I'm going to bring my partner down. Okay? Now, if he stays where he is, which is unlikely, then I'm just going to come up, take side control, and have an easy back take. More than likely is that he's going to start spinning himself up to turtle. So we're going to do a nice simple back take off of this. I'm going to go in for the seat belt. The knee that's closest to his head, we're going to bring that to the inside, and we're going to take the other foot, and we're going to hook onto the ankle. We're going to keep the weight nice and heavy to this near side shoulder, and then as I drop down, I'm going to pull, look at this hook, I'm just going to pull this hook out, and I'm going to drop down. Now, the bottom leg, I need to kick it through, so I immediately get that bottom hook in. Then I'm going to adjust my hips. His hips are quite high on my hips right now, so I'm just going to move a little movement, so I can bring the top leg over. If he's trying to defend and he's bringing the knee and the elbow together to try and stop me getting the points here, we're going to cross the legs, pinch the knees, hip forwards, hook goes in for the 4 points. So again, we've made our way to our partner's back. I'm going to take a step back with this one, straighten this one, keeping the body lock on as we go. So I step back, drop him through. As he starts to turn to toe, I switch to seatbelt, bring my knee to the inside, fish and find the nearest hook, pull it out, drop down, bottom hook goes in. Adjust my hips, top hook either comes in or if he's defending, we'll cross the legs, pinch the knees, hip in, top hook, and finish. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.